You didn't choose this season. The loss, the silence, the waiting, and no one can tell you when it ends. You've asked why, maybe 100 times, maybe more. What if the desert wasn't a detour? What if it was always the road? The Bible begins not in paradise. It begins in a wilderness, formless, empty, dark. And from that emptiness, God causes water to rise from the ground. A garden grows from the desert. Humanity is placed in that garden, connected to life, to purpose, to God. Everything they need already there. But there was another voice, telling them God couldn't be trusted, that life on their own terms was better. They listened, and the wilderness began. Moses fled into the wilderness after a moment of rage ended a man's life. He didn't choose the desert, he earned it. Hagar was driven there by someone else's cruelty. She didn't sin her way into the wilderness, she was pushed. But God met both of them there, not at the destination, in the desert itself. The wilderness didn't break Moses, it prepared him. God spoke in the desert not despite the silence, but through it. When God freed Israel from slavery, he could have taken them straight to the promised land. He didn't. He led them the long way, through heat, through thirst, through fear, because they weren't ready yet. Each day just enough, not a week's supply, not a month's, enough for today to teach them to trust. Many couldn't hold the tension. They wanted to go back to slavery. Familiar chains felt safer than an uncertain freedom. But the children raised in the wilderness, formed by it, shaped by it, they became ready. Then Jesus entered the wilderness, 40 days, no food, no shelter, completely alone with the deceiver. Every temptation Israel faced, Jesus faced. Seize power, stop trusting, take life on your own terms. He refused, every time. Where humanity failed, he held. And from that wilderness, he walked into his mission, carrying what we could not carry ourselves. You know this feeling. Not ancient desert sand, but the wilderness has many forms. Job loss, betrayal, illness, grief, the relationship that ended, the dream that didn't survive. The wilderness is not where God abandoned you, it is where God has always done his most important work. What grows in the wilderness cannot grow in comfort, depth, trust, character, resilience. The wilderness was never the end. It was always the preparation. The garden was always ahead. Every person the wilderness formed came out carrying something they could not have found anywhere else. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. The question is not, why is this happening? The question is, who are you becoming inside of it? This is the examined life. If this reached you, share it with someone in their wilderness. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next examination.